Yo, Orange. What's up, brother? Yo, get wrecked. Good time zones, man. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, that's a bit. It's a mental health day, so meetings. This should be a good one because I'm building a new lever. I need to build a new lever. I'm behind on building arcade sticks and such. So all right. That should do it. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's pretty accurate. That's very accurate, actually. All right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Today's a good day. And welcome in. Hope all is well with everyone out there. I am the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of Waves. And Waves of People in Determination. CJ is who I am, MD Soul's what I am. So you guys should just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today, yes, today I have a good show for you. We are getting into building arcade sticks. We're going to learn about this ASI arcade stick. We're going to talk about this a little bit. So we're going to just jump right into that. And then we're going to get into actually adding this to the arcade stick that I have. Or this new shell that I built. You see it right there behind me. And then after that, we'll get into some MARVEL Tōkon if you guys are down to clown. Before we get there, though, yes, my shaft looks massive. Yeah, it's a big one. We're going to talk about that. We're going to learn about that. We're going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside. And then we'll put it in the, we're going to put it in the arcade stick. But before we get there, we're going to make some coffee. Where is my, I think I put the coffee in the wrong area. Hold on. I ran out of my regular branding, my sponsored coffee, so I'm using a different coffee. But we're not going to tell you what that is because I'm a loyal person for the most part. But we get some coffee right here. Get that coffee a brewing. It is hot in my house, man. My wife's like, oh, I like it at 75. It's cheaper. Like, no, it's hot. It's extremely hot, yo. So we put it down to about 73, and I think that's very fair. She's probably listening and going, ugh. Yo, Zeta Slow, what's up, man? 75, yeah, exactly. That is hot, man. That is extremely hot, man. And I was like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna start getting a little bit more aggressive with that one because it's very hot, you know. And she, yeah, it is extremely hot. And I'm just like, no, babe, I love you, but don't do it to me. Yeah, that's why their shower is like 1,000, right? You put the shower on 1,000, and it's a giant bit. That's funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh at that or not. They lose a lot of heat. Are we allowed to laugh at that? Is that appropriate to laugh at right now? I'm not sure if we're allowed to laugh at that or not. But you know what? I think I am. Yeah, see, I'm a 72 guy too. But I was like, the compromise is probably 73, but I'm definitely like 72 is like perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, the Captain Chill, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? I hope all is well with you, man. Life is good, God is good, I hope. Uh, yeah, 70, 72. Like even in the car, I put it that at that level, you know? Even in the car, I'm like, yeah, let's make it about that right there. And she's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's cold. It's so cold. That's my impression of my wife. Don't tell her I said that. It's so cold. It's cold. It goes down to 69 at bedtime. I don't mind if it gets hot. I kind of like it sweaty. I might have to switch the ball top
Let's
with the
chill.
bat top. I'm still learning. No, that's fair. I respect that. It all depends on what game you're playing. Also, if you're playing Tekken, I recommend a bat top or bullet top. If you are a more of a 2D fighting person that need more motion inputs, I would recommend a ball top or a bullet top. But hopefully you get that figured out, man. Either way, either way. I need it cool to be sleep. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Because sometimes I like to sleep naked. I like my balls to air out. And sometimes that's how you get the balls all airy. So if you got daughters, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's how like you get girls because it's all extra. It's all extra hot. But if it's cooler, you get boys. You know, I can't not use a bat or bullet. Tekken is stuck on me even in 2S. Yeah, for sure. I understand I understand where you're coming from, but I always recommend the bat tops. But that's a story for another day. I lost a lot of matches yesterday in Tekken 8. Only one this morning. Well, if you're getting on, a levered controller, it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna take you about 2 to 3 months to get used to controller, and so don't give up quite yet. Don't give up. Don't stop believing. Oh, don't stop believing, man. What's the word on the handheld leverless? Oh, it's done. I just have to couple. Whole thing's done. I've Yeah, the whole thing's done. Uh, yeah, that's it in a nutshell. It's finished. That's why I need it cold so I can sleep naked and wrap it in the blanket. No, I gotta let my balls hang, man. And summer, bro, it's a game. It is a game changer. I'll probably have the order by the in a month or whatever. It's just what's the best way I can say this? There's a lot of tweaks that we had to make before we officially dropped everything. So it kind of one of those it is what it is type situations. I'm not giving up though. I can't play on pad anymore. That's more than fair. I respect that. I respect that. So let's jump right into this thing right here. Are we able? Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Why doesn't my camera work? All right, hold on. Wait a minute. I have to plug this. Hopefully we can get this to work. Nothing ever works in the morning. I know. It's the absolute worst sometimes, man. All right, the camera's on. Let's go to. All right. Hey, hot dog. There we go. It's on now. And let's take that part off. And there's a bunch of stuff in the way now. I don't know how much of this I can get away with this go around. Can it go up more? Yeah, it can go up more. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? There you go. So now you can officially see my hands. So let's make this let's zoom this in a little bit more so that you can see a whole lot better. We're gonna move that over that way a little bit, and let's unlock this. There you go. Hey, there we go. There we are. We can officially start talking about this. Do I have all the things that I need to be successful with this? I think I do. I don't think I need to type anything. Put that off to the side right there. Is this the one? No, that's not the one that I need. Where is the one that goes to my other stuff? Is this the one that I need? Yes, this is the one to open that up. And then this opens this up at the bottom here. Yep. And then for the arcade stick, I think I have just about everything that I need for that. Here goes my screwdriver. Yep, got that. Boom. I think we're there. I think we're in a really good place or a good spot to do all this. And yeah, let's go ahead and mix a little magic happen. He said gourmet what? Yeah, rubber grommets. Yeah, that's how this one works. It definitely works that way. So right now we have the ASI Gold Lever. We're gonna take this apart so I can show you what's in there and show you what I'm doing with it. A lot of people have asked me to hey, go in there and do the gold lever. I like that lever or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. We can surely do that. Just give me some time to kind of figure out what's going on, and I officially figured out what's going on. So here we are. Let me move this down just a tad so you guys can see what I'm doing on the YouTube side. There we go. So the very first thing that I want to do is I want to take off this top here. This is a bullet top, as you guys see. You see that? That's a bullet top. Boom. And then I'm gonna take off these rubber grommets. I don't need these. I'm just showing you guys as the example. And then I don't need these. I won't be using these. These are normally go on top. Matter of fact, I'll show you what it goes to. But I won't be needing these. Normally with the ASI controllers or levers, you also get them with their cases. I make my own cases, so it only but makes sense to use my own case for it. But normally you would put this right here, and then you would screw it in, and you have a little bit of color on the underside of the case, right? And then you also have a ASI washer that goes on top there, and it does just like that. All right, that's too easy. If you're wondering what that sound is, that is my 3D printer 3D printing. We have the same red dragon mount. Oh, really? Oh, that's what's up. That's really cool. Hey, mate, I purchased a couple of levers, too. One Black Knight from Sitong and one Roro Studio. Expensive but quality. Yes, that's what it's about. That's why I got this. It's about the quality. It's about the quality of work that goes into the levers here. How do I adjust the lever on the Godzilla stick? It doesn't return to neutral with the bullet top. Did you get a metal bullet top? If you got, I told you about that. Don't get metal stuff. All right. As you see here at the bottom, you have these screws. Do not unscrew these ones. You don't want to do that. But you want to unscrew the hex ones right here. So I'm going to unscrew this hex one, right? so that I can open this up so that you guys can see it, and so you guys can see what I'm doing here. And maybe eventually I will go back in and you know, figure out which one of these rubber grommets I want to use. Right now I'm using a heavier one in here. I think I prefer like a heavier grommet, I guess you can say. The input uh, for it, I want it to go to neutral faster, and I don't want to do the inputs easy. At least for me, I don't want to do the inputs easy. Some people like it like that. You know, some of you guys that are wave dashing all the time, or for that matter, maybe I will like to do that because I'm a Paul user and I want to get to that point where I can do quarter circle, quarter circle one, QCF one, because I haven't been able to get two elbows back to back. I'm going to figure that out. But here we are. We have that. And what we can do now is take this apart. It's not hard. You just take it apart like that, and boom. You can take this part out if you want to. But there's no reason for me to. So I'm going to put it right back over here. And I'm going to put it in the order that I've taken it apart. So I'll put it over here. And here goes that grommet that we were talking about. This one's the heavy one. This is purple. I can use the green one and the blue one. These are lighter for the return. And then we're going to flip this upside down just like this so you guys can see kind of how to do that and how to put it together and put it on, take it off, so on and so forth. You're gonna it's really fast, honestly. I was pleasantly surprised at how easy it was to put this take it apart and then put it back together. You know, sometimes there's a little bit of difficulty with this type of stuff, especially when you're using like a Sanwa. The Sanwa lever, you have that C ring and that D ring. It's like, ugh. Put this right here in the order that I've taken it all off. Here goes one more piece here. I got to shake it out. Boom, there it is. There goes another piece. So it has these two actuators here. And then you have a spring that's on there right after that. And then you saw the shaft just fell right on off, right? Boom, put that in order right there. And then here we are. It's pretty blank. All right, now we're going to take this off. This is just for showing you what's going on here. We're going to take this off and just like this. It's not that hard. We take it off. Boom. Put this right here. Remember, I'm putting it in order that I took things apart. It helps me remember how everything went. But here goes a special thing that I think is really cool about this lever. It's a lot easier to change out the gates. So instead of having like a like with the knee lever, it doesn't have a gate at all. This actually has a gate, and it's on the inside. Can you guys see that? I'm going to show it to you on the screen. It's on the inside right there. It's a little blurry. I'm going to back out a little bit. You can't see it well. Or maybe, no, better yet, I'll show you right here. On the inside, it has it, right? And the one that I'm using right now, it has the deep corners, right? It doesn't look like the corners are deep, but the way this is made, the corners are pretty deep considering, and it ultimately gives me a square gate feel. And then there is one that is a normal gated piece right here. Show you, boom. And then there's one that's a full-on, circle gate like this one, this circle gate right there, boom. There we go, there you have it. But I'm not gonna take this out. I already know how to, if you don't know how to unscrew stuff, you know, I'm sorry. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna unscrew that. So now we're gonna put this back together, guys. Oh, the gold lever looks beautiful. No, it's the plastic one you saw with the bubble. I think it's too light now. But that's not how it works. If it's too heavy, it will make it not go back to neutral. I would have to see it, man. I still can't get over they designed the bottom like, well, I don't know what other way they would design the bottom, bro. But even with the bottom, it's I think it's a just so happens, because if you actually look out at the cut of this, the cut of this isn't what you think it is. Dude's silly. Hollow Wolf, what's up, man? All right, so now, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put it all back together real fast. It should be fairly easy. One of the big things here is making sure that this little cone is facing down. So we're gonna put that in here. The cone is facing down, and then we're gonna put it in, like this. And then also we got to make sure these ridges right there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. They're facing up, right? So now we're gonna put that down on here. Boop. Then we're gonna stick this right here. Boop. We're gonna stick the spring in right there. Boop. We're gonna put one washer in, or actuator in right here. Boop. Then we're gonna stick another one, the one that has like the bearings in it. We're gonna stick that right there. Then we're gonna take the screw that in right here. I think this is fairly easy to put together. This is one of the easier levers to do. At least I think it's one of the easier levers to do. And we're gonna screw this in. I have my Allen wrench. I'm gonna make sure that it's all, well, shoot, I might not know how to screw it in. That's funny. I have to laugh at myself sometimes. I messed up. I gotta push it down. There we go. Push it down. There we go. It's minus 18. I just found a special neutral hop kick with Ling. It's minus 18. I hate Ling Xiaoyu. Despite the hilarious design, it looks beefy. Yes, it does. I hate the look. That's kind of where I'm like, I need to switch on and go and use this lever instead, because it's really annoying. We have that all together. As you see, it all works. Now we can put the top on. Just like this. Make sure you have your top in the right direction. If I put it like this, I'm not going to be able to use it because this part right here is facing outwards. So when I put it in my arcade stick, I know it needs to be facing out to the left because this direction is up and this direction is down. So I need to make sure that this isn't sitting sideways like this and it needs to be sitting up. Is that fair? I think that's more than fair. All right, boom, boom. It's in there. Voila. Let's take this. Take this one. Take this one. And this one. And we're going to screw it on. You're going to screw it on in. And I think we're good to go after that. I think we are good to go. There. Yeah. Ta-da! We got it. So now we can take this, put it like that, and we're gonna leave the top off. I don't think I want to use this one, even though this is really cool and it has this like little gold touch to it. I don't know if I want to use that one yet. So we're gonna come back to that a little bit later. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at this new arcade stick case. Last night I cut out a case, and because I needed a new one. That's the good thing about having your own 3D having your own 3D, not 3D, sorry. That's the good thing about having your own laser cutter. You can cut cases anytime you want, right? I think that's a fair deal. But first, I'm going to take this apart so you guys kind of see what I was doing because I need to get some of the stuff out of here. We're going to take this top off. This is the first thing we're going to work with this top here. You notice it's all clear. I did that on purpose. I wanted a clear one this time. Then we are going to take the sides off. This is part of my new build for the clean sweep note taker that has been inspired by the button drummer. Big shout out to button drummer there. Boom. Take this out. Take this off. We don't need this quite yet. Put this off to the side. These are the buttons we're going to be using on today. We'll talk about that in a second. And then flip this over. And we'll take this all apart and take this all out. Because I got stuff to show you guys. Sometimes I might have a PCB covering, but it still looks shaped like that. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I need to make one of those. That's probably another project that I'm going to have. Now that we're done with the, what you call it, project, we officially can move forward with other 3D printed projects. So there's that part. And guys, can you guys hear me fine? The microphone's a little bit further away from me than it normally is. Let me know if you can't hear me at all. I'll be more than glad to turn it up or bring the mic closer to my face. We might have to take a coffee break, by the way. Who doesn't like coffee? I love coffee. Coffee's my thing. Put these over here. Good to know, though. Stupid things entertain. Every lever is designed this way. It's the only way to align the micro switches. Yes. Freaking orange out there being prejudiced against blue people. He said, if you're red or yellow, I can deal with you. But if you're blue, absolutely not. Red better not mix with blue to make purple. Oh, I made an art joke. I made an art joke. You're orange, right? So what makes what makes you're playing along. I can't read sarcasm and jokes via text. You guys are freaking silly. You guys are lucky you're my friends. Also, Orange, did you get all those videos that I sent you? Was that stick death? Come. No. It wasn't. But I can make it. It should be. Yeah, a crazy sight from 2000s, right? 2000 was a wild time to be alive, like for real. A really, really crazy time to be alive. There's things that I'm like, how did we get away with that? Okay, so normally I don't make my arcade sticks this thin. But this time I was like, yo, I wonder what it's like to have a thin arcade stick. So that's exactly what I did. I made a thinner arcade stick. I have thinner plexi for this one. As you can see, it kind of flexes, but that's not gonna affect the way that this plays, right? So that's the first thing. So yeah, that's the first thing. So let's go this route right here first. And we are going to put the lever on here. And something that I made to kind of help me put this all together, I've been inspired by other arcade stick makers. I have this little pouch thing that kind of helps me so that my lever doesn't go all over the place, right? So it doesn't fall out and fall down, and so now it doesn't. So now it doesn't affect the way, it doesn't touch my table. It doesn't touch my desk or anything like that. I thought it was a good idea. If you don't think it's a good idea, kiss my butt. I don't care. But I thought it was a good idea. So I was like, hey, why not do that, right? So that's what I did. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna screw this on, and then we're gonna put the other buttons on there. Dad by saying, what's up, man? Snug says hello. I'm doing well. Man, yes, all is well in the hood over here. I start last week. Thought Soul suckered out. What? What are we talking about? Pigman God, what's up, brother? Yes, I did. I changed the parts. I changed some parts. I changed the grommet. Originally, it was a blue grommet, and then I put a square gate in there. To me, that made sense, so that's what I did. Fat. I'm trying to find some screws, guys. Bear with me. What the cuss, man? Don't you hate when you drop screws and then they like disappear? I hate that. I hate it a lot. You gotta find the screws. There goes another one. Need this one. Does this work? No, I haven't used it at all yet. Yeah, I heard from Snug finally, like 2 months ago. Been so busy with family and work. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, man. If you talk to him again, tell him that I got promoted to lieutenant colonel. I'm a lieutenant colonel now, so that was really exciting. I just got a pin on at this point. There you go. Got another one. Colonel Charles. It's the Connor. It's the Connor. Connor Charles. Gotta say it just like that. The floor of your house is a black. Yo, Midiko, you know what I'm talking about, man. Like, golly. Like, what are we doing? Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has that problem. And it just disappears. My self-improvement reading is Tech and Combo Practice. You're gonna punch it? I'm too high up to get punched, my friend. I'm too high up to get punched. I'm too pretty to get punched. That's for the enlisted. It's for enlisted guys. I'm gonna let them be great. This meeting needs to start. All right, cool. That promotion is so amazing. Great work for real. I'm glad they recognize the work you do and pack you have. Dude, I appreciate that because now I just got to find the position, Pigman God. That's the crazy part right there. I got to find the position. You think they'd be banging down my door, and it's just not like that. You know how the Army is. Used to be easier to see morning streams when I worked second shift, but now it's just 6 a.m. Woo wee. Well, at least you get to get off early. You know that's a good thing. I'll say that. That's a great thing actually. Let's put these screws in. I need to do one of those. I need to do one of those things with these screws here. Um, that makes a little divot in there, but I just haven't. I have the machine to do the divot in there to make it a little bit more flush, but I'll do that on another one. That countersinking. There we go. Yeah, you only get to see the kids go to school. That's about it, man. I completely understand. And why is this screw going in? There you go. Like, yo, my fingers are fatter than I thought they were. Like, man, my fingers are so fat. See, I know, right? I'm remodeling a bathroom more than anything else. Wait, hold on. Woo, I'm glad I caught myself. I almost put this in backwards. I would have been mad. Oh, I would have been angry if I didn't know if I noticed after I put all the screws in. Let's turn this around. I was pissing nonstop yesterday. uh, don't worry. My pissing happens at night. I'm like, oh my god. And then I piss so much that I'm like, is there something wrong with my prostate? Like, what's going on here? But I don't think there's anything wrong with my prostate. I do eventually got to get that checked out. Make sure you guys get checked out. If you're over the age of 40, I eventually have to get mine checked. I really don't want to do that, but I think it's a necessary evil to touch my hole. And you know what? Ooh wee. Oh man, I am so glad I would have been just as mad. I would have been so mad. All right, so it goes like this. Oh my goodness. That's and nobody told me. Nobody was willing to tell me. Nobody was willing to tell me. It's okay. Some friends you guys are. Hey, J Wall, hit my inbox about your stick and redoing it. Also, hit my inbox, please. So I can remember. Because we got new parts to make it all work that much better. So, did I do it again? No, I didn't do it again. Oh, thank God. All right, so that part sticking out to the right there. The 5 a.m. push-ups. Does it get you alert? I know push-ups get me alert. They get me pretty alert. I'm gonna tighten these up really good here in a bit. I think that's pretty good. And the very last one we have here. You do kettlebells in the morning? Kettlebells in the morning is not a bad idea. Matter of fact, I got my kettlebell right next to me. It does. It does give you that feeling, for sure. So, got my 30-pound right here. And the kettlebells don't feel like the poundage that they say they are. They feel like they're way more than that. And I don't know why. Like, I curl a 30 pound dumbbell, 40 dumbbell with ease, right? But the kettlebell, it doesn't feel like that. Well, granted, it's not weighted on both sides, right? It's just all at the bottom. I get that, but man, like, golly, this MF is heavy. This MF is heavy. Don't feed the animals, Godzilla. Don't feed the animals. Please. Don't feed the animals. Oh, gosh. All right, so I'm going to do one more print of this one piece here. All right. I need pliers. They're somewhere around here. I know they. Oh, there they are. Make sure this is in really tight. That's gonna be really important. Your main cardio? Oh, it's smashing the wife. They say you lose some calories, but they don't say you lose a lot. They say you lose some. Let me tighten this up. Remember, this one's a little bit more fragile than all the other ones that I built. I'm just experimenting with how light this is. All right, that's done. All right. There. I think that works good. Yeah? Yeah, that works out great. So now we just need to do the buttons here. Put this on like this. I might make a... I might make a... I don't know what I'll make. Never mind. 90 pound kettlebells. Okay, my man. Out here straining, then Eddie Hall. I'm not doing that. I'm looking for the control layout you show me, but I can't find it unless you custom layout I made. The custom one might have some gross oversight. I don't understand though in terms of. Yeah, it does. It has a lot of stuff in there, but if that's what you want, I won't argue with you this time. I strongly recommend going in there and doing one that's closest to what you like versus saying this is the one that you like, because sometimes you don't realize that what you're doing is what's the word I'm looking for? It's it doesn't work. The idea, and in practice, it doesn't work, but the idea makes sense. All right. So let's put the I'm gonna put the side little blocks in. Yeah, normal controller. One fine. Picture you showed me. I just can't find it. Okay. Let's put this on here. The freaking the 3D printer's making crazy noises. So we're putting on these side brackets here. Before I just let them connect, and I don't. That probably wasn't the best idea to just let them connect the way that I did, because it made me have to like. It made me always have to like try to put the make the stabilize the ends, but now I don't have to stabilize the ends. So this ultimately works out the best for what I'm trying to do with these controllers or this arcade stick here. So I don't want this one. I want a smaller. On top I have a smaller screw, and at the bottom I have a longer screw. And it's because I have little feeties for the screws and stuff. Who doesn't like little feeties at the bottom of their arcade stick? It help your arcade stick not slide. So we're going to put these in lightly first, and then we'll tighten them up as we continue to go on, probably at the end, because sometimes you think you're doing everything the right way, right? You think you're doing everything right, and then you're like, oh shoot, I did it wrong, and now you have to untighten everything, and it's just really annoying. So we're not gonna tighten it up that tight. We're gonna tighten it up just enough, and we're gonna move forward. Make sure everything's in place. Mm. That's how you build crappy IKEA stuff. That's funny. Just ever so loose. It's ever so loose. You know, it's not super tight, but you're like, I'm gonna leave this loose just in case something stupid comes up, something stupid happens. I understand. I completely understand. Stuff does not always match up with IKEA furniture for sure. There we go. So now we have that. We're complete. We're complete with the stands on. If you, I think that's what I want to call them. We're gonna call them stands. Or if somebody else is like, yo, I make arcade sticks, they're not called stands. Let me know in the comments what you call them. But now we have these stands in place, and we're gonna start putting things all together in place. But before we put the sides on, we're going to put the buttons on. Oh, I'm hot. I'm just hot right now. Anybody else experience the hotness? Maybe it's because it's humid and muggy in the St. Louis area, but it is hot. Yeah, I'm at the edge of sweating. I'm kind of like glistening right now. I blame the wife. She's like, yeah, it's supposed to be. Like it's dumb hot. It's 96 there already. Jeez. For the buttons that I'm using, I wouldn't say generic. These are supposed to be Punk Workshop. I got them off of Alibaba Express. I'm not sure if they're actually that, but they are mechanical buttons, so I'm going to use that. And then I'm typically just a 6-button user. It just kind of is what it is. The fourth button, I kind of leave blank when I'm playing games like Street Fighter and stuff like that. So my fourth buttons are going to be just regular Quamba buttons here. I got some extra red Quamba buttons. So I'm going to use those for my last 2 buttons. But I'm going to use for the other 6 slots, I'm going to use the Punk Workshop. I think I'm gonna like these. I've been wanting to work with Punk Workshop buttons for a while, and they're kind of low profile on top of that. I don't know. Maybe there's some other ones that are even better than this. I can't figure out how to make this myself because I don't have the little PCB to go into the arcade stick button. If I 3D print the button, right? So if anybody has any tips on that, please let me know. I'll be more than glad to take those set tips so I can make my own because it cuts down on cost, right? Everybody likes cutting down on cost, right? Everybody does. So if I'm able to make my own buttons, I'm going to be able to make arcade sticks a little bit cheaper for everyone out there. You know, the average arcade stick that's like, hey, I'm doing a DIY build, they range in between, you know, 250, 350, something like that. And if I can get it down to like maybe 200, I think that'd be cool. But it all depends on the buttons in the inside. The inside by itself, the buttons and all that good stuff, woo wee, it gets really pricey really fast. And I really don't have the answers. But right now I'm building arcade sticks, and same thing with my pocket cab. They're going for between 275 and 300. It just is what it is. Most of it's because of the insides, not really the material on the outside for the cases. So just is what it is. Yes, I did pick up Tōkon. We'll probably do that a little bit later today, saying. If I got time. Today's a mental health day. So if I finish this in time, we'll jump over there to Tōkon and try out some trials. I need to find a button. I need to find one more button here. Because I totally forgot about the 24mm button. That's not one. Ooh. Nice. I haven't played MK. Oh, it's been a while for you, man. Jeez. It's been a while. Well, hopefully you can get back in the swing of things sooner than later, cause it's been a blast. Hmm. I'll do a yellow button. I'll do a yellow button for the start button on the front here. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. I'm not too upset about that. All right. We will now stick the sides in. See, it slides in there just almost perfectly. That slides in almost perfectly. I'm pretty proud of that. And get these measurements down to a T. I'm pretty proud of that. Boom. I gave it a little bit of wiggle room because, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of wiggle room in there, and in your stick, a little bit of wiggle room. And then I pre-done this part because I think that part's really boring and I know you guys don't want to see it. So I pre-put this together, but the PCB's at the bottom here. And right here, see the PCB? It's already all attached. So yeah, we got that part in there. And then after that, we can start plugging all of it in and in together. Also, I gotta see the placement of the PCB. The placement of the PCB is pretty important also, because if it's in the wrong spot, it's like there's not a lot of stuff you can do with it, right? You end up not being able to, you know, do some of the things that you actually want or need to do with your controller. And then I got some special ways of doing things too. So ground it right there. So first thing I'm going to do is ground everything. And, oh, I'm going to put, does that reach? I'm glad I'm glad I did this way. I'm going to, it was upside down. Golly. It was upside down, guys. And I did not mean to do that. We didn't want it upside down. I did it wrong. See, see what I'm talking about? That's the blessing and the way that I did this freaking case this go around. I was able to flip it around when I noticed that there was an issue. When there's an issue, use a tissue. That's a Austin Powers quote. If anybody knows about Austin Powers. Austin Powers, he's the man for you. All right, let's go. We're gonna get all these cords organized. I'm probably gonna get some help from Button Drummer. I'm gonna ask Button Drummer. Oh, wait, oh, hold on, J-Wall. Yeah. I got different colors for the corner pieces, so just let me know what color you want, and you kind of make some magic happen. Right? Isn't that cool? So I got red. Well, this is a mixed color, but obviously you got red right here. We have yellow. I have blue. We have orange. We have all sorts of different colors for the corners, so that everything stays. And then also, if you bump the corner, that's one of the things that I found with my other arcade sticks. I would bump the corner, and I'm like, frick. I said it like that, but I'm trying not to cuss. But it's like, frick. Frick. I gotta say it like one of those, gotta say it like one of those white guys. Frick. Stan, I'm mad. I'm mad, Stan. Frick. Okay. So we're gonna plug this in off on the side right here. This is where this goes. Boop, boop. Do I want this to go under? I think I do. I want this to go under. Then I want this to go like this. In here. Bam. Probably black. This is not black. Not. All right. And now we have that. So this one, I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting here, because I wonder if grounding I wonder if grounding doesn't matter. And when I say grounding doesn't matter, I mean so far like as long as it's connected to something, it still works. So we'll find out here in a second. Let's go ahead and plug all these in, because I made the start button over here, right? There's 5 right here. I can normally make it 5 across, but I wanted the start button to be right there on the controller. To me, that makes sense, right? If it doesn't make sense to do, well, shut up. It's not your arcade stick. It's mine. Put this right here. Now for all these ones, I think I think I want this to go over, right? So we're gonna ground all these ones. I want this to go under those. And so yeah, I'm gonna ask Button Drummer for some help in cable management. And for that matter, if anybody else out there has cable management tips, let your boy know. Be more than glad to take them. It's not my first rodeo, but cable management just isn't my thing. You know, for some people, they are into cable management. I'm just not one of those guys. But if there are better ways to do things, I'm probably gonna do those better things, like kind of moving forward, right? No, go in. All right. Mm. All right. So now we got that. We're gonna take these ones over here, and we're gonna start plugging away. Um, let's go ahead and take this part, and you know what? I don't want to use this one. I'm gonna use a different one. I got this one online, and I think these ones work out just a little bit better for some of the stuff that I'm trying to do. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. It works a little bit better for what I'm trying to do. And see, boom, voila. Put that right there. Oh, wait, hold on. Go straight in. We're gonna, boom, like this. Uh-oh. There we go. There we are. It's right there down the middle of that one. Kind of like that. I think I like that. Or maybe do I? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Definitely okay with that. And now it can kind of like sit over here on this side. Hey, what's up, Lars? How's it going? Not to mention this kind of work. Zip tie it all. That's a good answer too. Zip tying is definitely one way of doing it. I would have to agree with you on that. Zip tying is like way easy. You're tuned out. It's a BS meeting. Don't you hate when your meetings are BS? Don't you hate it? All right, cool, J Wall. Let's get to Steam. I need to make sure all my stuff is in the right order. Xbox One, details, begin tests. This is, oh, that's, we already know what that button is. All right. What button's being pressed right now? Okay, that's the start button. Start button works clearly. All right, so that's L1. Okay, cool. So that means that, what is this? This is not black. Is this the start? A, all right. A. Then what's the next one after that? That's the next shortest. This should be B. And then this should be R2. And this should be L1. Yep, left trigger, right trigger, B, and A. There we go. And so then the top should be just as easy. We're going to go, it goes short to longest. The shortest one here is the blue one. So we're going to go blue. Then the next one. And just to double check, let's see what that is. Yep, that's X. And then the next one, that is the next short, is Y. And then the next one would be right bumper. And then finally we have left trigger. Left bumper, excuse me. So yeah, that's all. That all works. I'm happy about that. And then is down, up is up. All right, cool. That all works. Boom. All right, so let's see. Let's see about a little bit better cable management. I think we can do that. Let me see if I can find. Do I have zip ties anywhere? That's the question. Oh, I do have zip ties. Okay, we do have zip ties. Ugh. So I think that's fine for the most part. Let's take all these and kind of tie it right here to kind of get them started, grouped together. And then we can cut it later, so it doesn't look as crazy. That's kind of the goal here. It's not that I'm trying to make it look pretty. I just don't want it to be as crazy as it looks right now. So, boom. All right. I think we're good on that part. I think that works. And then, see about over here. That looks kind of crazy. Let's zip tie that. Zip tied that section over here. And then let's kind of lump these ones up together. And we can zip tie that so it doesn't look as crazy. But yeah, I think I'd rather do, like, I seen button drummers builds. Man, they look so pretty on the inside, man. I think I like those builds better. All right, so I think that's a pretty good place right there. Where do I have? Yeah, I have scissors. Definitely have scissors. Scissors. Boom. Cut these pieces off. I don't think that looks half bad. That doesn't look bad at all. It works. We'll find better ways of doing this on another day. But overall, it's not too. The goal is to make sure it's not too chaotic, right? It's manageable. But I'm gonna take tips from Button Drummer when I get a chance. Then now we can just sit the case on top. That's simple. That's really easy, right? All right, hold on. It's kind of dirty. I'm gonna have to get some Windex. Doing good. Just making my own Netflix for all my movies and shows that I bought. That way I can scroll through instead of getting Blu-rays each. Yeah. That makes sense. That's actually not a bad idea, bro. That sounds like a great project. Great project. All right, so first we're going to put the little feeties on. Put the feeties. Get them feetsies. Right there. Yeah, this was a fairly easy build this morning. I didn't expect it to go this smoothly, but it went really smooth. So we put the feet on. And you notice again, I have this face down on this little platform, so everything is so it doesn't mess up like the lever. I can screw this down. There you go. Put it on this one. I think I need to find a. I want to find a bit of a thicker or a stronger material outside of this type of plexi. Like, I like the idea of because it's easy to go in, fix, take apart, you know, and you don't feel bad about throwing plexi away. But I feel bad about throwing wood away. So I'm not too sure on what my next steps may or may not be when it comes to making more of these. I do have a thicker plexi. It's just with this, I'm talking about specifically with this one, with this clear. I think the clear parts is meant to be thin, right? The way that they make the clear ones. But the ones that have colors on them, I think those ones are a lot thicker and they're a whole lot stronger. So that makes a whole lot more sense to use than this one. And then if I can find metal plates, oh my goodness, I think I'd be in business for sure. But metal's so expensive. I went to a metal fabricating place and trying to get things done, and just to make one box, the box itself was about $300. I was like, yo, no way. To fabricate it? For you guys to fabricate this? Oh, nah. No, no, no. I started talking like LA Knight. No, no. All right, boom. That's good. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I think we did good here. This kind of gives a little. It kind of gives just a little, but I don't think it's not unplayable, right? My other ones don't give like that, but this one does. It's okay because I'm gonna use it, and if anybody wants to use it, that's fine too. But yeah, I don't think I like that it gives like that, but I don't press down hard either. So but I still like this. I like that it's clear. It's kind of a cool touch to have it all clear like this, and then I definitely can see what's happening and going on. I didn't tape this. I didn't like, you see this little the brook right here. I didn't like tape it in. I did that on purpose because I might want to use it for something else later on. You know, I just might want to use it for something else later on. Because if this doesn't work out, like I don't like these buttons, I don't like the lever, I don't like insert thing here. I can just take that and put it somewhere else. So I think I'm going to use this for a little while. Let's put see, here goes the washer. We were talking about that earlier. We could stick the washer right there, right? Can you guys see that? We got the washer there. But I think I want a different washer. Maybe I'll just make my own washer, maybe. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm just going to put that right there. Overall, I think this looks good. I think this overall looks good. And we can ultimately do some testing. I got to figure out which type of top that I want. Do I want a bullet top? Do I want a ball top? What type of top do I want? What do you guys think as I'm getting a top? I think I want to go with my red one. All right, so I'm gonna go with my red bat top that I 3D printed. Put that on there. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's test out a game. Let's test out a game. What game should we do the King of the Iron Fist tournaments. Enter the Tekken. Tekken 8. Tekken 8! Let's try that one. See what happens. All right. Yeah, I think I'll be cool using this for a little while. Definitely be cool with using this for a little while. Yeah. I'm excited for Bob. Bob's pretty cool. Oh, new update. Talking about the new update. Well, this feels different. This gold lever definitely feels different. Okay, let's go this route. And then I also spaced out the between the buttons and the lever. I have a little bit more space. It's not as close as it normally is, so that makes, I think that's going to make a pretty good difference also. So let's go with Paul. I like Paul.
Phoenix. Gotcha. Devil Jin.
I hate Devil Jin. He's another one I just strongly dislike.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. That's really interesting. I think I like this. I'm trying to get my timing down. But I think overall, I feel like what Button Drummer said, I feel like I'm a little bit more accurate. Am I a little bit more accurate here? Alright, I missed that one. Alright. I think it's just something to get used to. Okay. So what is the one that... So there's a... Let me see if I can get... That was pretty quick. Okay. Ooh, okay, we'll go. Oh, that's one I've been working on, but I think I like the way that feels now. Am I able to do that? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like the way this turned out. Yeah, that ends up being pretty good. I think I like that Button Drummer recommended this to me. But now I really want to get this elbow. I can't get that elbow twice. That is so hard. Does anybody have tips on getting that elbow right there? I just can't get it. I know with this one, as soon as he looks up, you can get it, right? I know that. I know that about the, you know, the launch, right? As soon as he looks up, you can get it. But the elbow one is just so hard for me. I cannot get the elbow for nothing. Right? Yeah, I guess that's something I'm gonna have to practice overall. But no, I think I'm happy with this for now. Yeah. What types of things do you guys like in your arcade sticks? Is there anything like specific that you're like, yo, I prefer this over that? Or do you have a particular case that you like? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Most Determined Soul, CJ Berry, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace out. For you guys, let's get to MARVEL Tōkon. I've been wanting to do MARVEL Tōkon for a hot minute now, and I just haven't had the time. And word on the street is MARVEL Tōkon has improved, so I'm cool with that. MARVEL Tōkon has improved. Tomorrow we will get into we'll get back to Tekken, but I definitely want to see what's going on with MARVEL Tōkon. And try to get some trials in. I think I'm cool with doing some trials. I need to drink some coffee. So while that's loading up, I'm going to use the bathroom and I'm going to get some coffee. And then I'm going to drink a thing of water today. I'm going to just down it all. Candace, coffee's ready. Stop feeding the animals, J-Wall. Oh, I don't feed the animals. I pet them, but I don't feed them.
MARVEL Tōkon, Fighting Souls.
Setting up network. Oh, this whole sign-in bullshit, man. That's the dumbest thing on this game, man.
tutorial.
Uh-oh. Is this acting funny?
Character lessons.
Let's go with the, let's try Iron Man. What? Da, 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 da. Oh, I like this. This is my jam. Alright, so standing. So it's still kind of doing that slow motion thing. Are you guys able to see that? Or am I crazy? I thought I'd do MARVEL Tōkon, but it's still doing that one thing where it's like moving in slow motion. I strongly dislike that. Oh, for sure. They do not fail when it comes to these games, man. Alright. Yeah, I might have to put this down because it's not doing what it's supposed to. It's lagging. It wasn't doing that. I played online with this game on PC, and it wasn't doing it like that. Let me see if I can change some settings. Maybe if I can change a few settings so it doesn't do that. It's that dang overlay that it has.
Options.
He has to stop triggering auto mod. He said I'm trying. My neutral thoughts all need censoring. That's funny. Yo, and how are you guys feeling about all those people going back to, you know, Tekken? Who keeps on calling me from a 331 number? Spam garbage. Yeah, I get these phone calls, but like sometimes I just don't know because like there's things that come up in my life, and I need to pick it up. I need to pick up the phone, but it's like, you know, I have to be mindful of that. Hey, what's up, Will? How's it going, man? Hope all is well. Dude, our skill gets marked as spam, so I have to take the bullet sometimes. Yeah. I think my beef is they call at the most inconvenient times, right? Like right now, like don't call me. Please stop calling me right in moments like these. Don't call me. Period. Don't call me. Why would you call me right now? It doesn't make any sense. You're the same way? It's like, what are we doing? You really want to beat survival? That should get you an achievement, right? Color set. Oh, yeah, that's right. You get other colors. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. I go brown and brown sperm bank. You spank them, we bank them. How can I help you? And that turned away a lot of the spam calls. A lot of spam calls went away after that. A lot. Would you like to hear about our product freshener? That's funny. Jeez. Never frozen, same day delivery. Oh, that's gross. Oh no. It's a no for me, baby. Oh no. What you doing, baby? Never frozen, same day delivery. Jesus. All right.
MARVEL Tōkon.
All right, let's see if this works any better. I'm hoping this works better. Like, without Steam, not Steam, without OBS running, it works fine. It's because OBS takes up so much stuff too. You know? Let's hope for the best. This might have to be a game that I play in my pocket, you know? A pocket game. It's lagging, but it's not as much as it was before. Or is it? Yeah, it's definitely still lagging.
How's this?
That kind of sucks.
That's all.
That really sucks. I hate that it's like this, and it shouldn't.
Light 'em up. I'm not done. Light 'em up. Fire. Getting started. Light 'em up. I'm not done.
Oh,
Fire. All right. Eat this. Launch it. Not working. Light 'em up. Launch it.
yeah, this is not playable. So I'm gonna have to hook my PlayStation up. That's okay. That's fine. not all games are meant to be played, you know. Not all games are meant to be played, and that's a pity for specifically for our MARVEL Tōkon, because it's such a great game, yo. That's okay. We'll go back to Tekken. I don't. Change this to a Tekken then. Get a couple matches online with the new lever. I'll probably do the Tekken docs during this evening. If you got some free time, Button Drummer. Tekken 8. What time does Bob come out today? He comes out today, right? Yeah, he's supposed to be in that slot over there. I wouldn't mind using him. I wouldn't mind getting involved with he's really good.
Get ready for the
Is he
battle.
good or is he broken? I think those are two questions we have to ask ourselves. Is he good or is he broken? See, I can't get that. I can't get that at all, man. So I can get that little extra hit there. There's no like sign for the second elbow. Every character is broken compared to old Tekken. He's definitely has DLC privilege. I'm getting better at that, by the way. Make QCF faster? How much faster do I need to go? I don't know if I need to go faster. All those ones are good. I've been working on it. I have my kettlebell. How to buy my Amazon, Walmart. Had 8 pound. Had 8 add 15 pound. What? I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Just had to buy my kettlebells on Amazon. Walmart only had 8 add 8 and 15. Oh, I thought you were talking about ads. This one isn't as good. No. Same one. The one I had yesterday is the one I normally have. You didn't like that? Oh, it's because it was the last bit. So it says 3. What number should I be looking at? Button. The down and down force should be 1. Oh, wow. I don't know if I... Oh, I see where you're talking about. But the other ones aren't 1. Man, that's tough. Like I'm looking at it with the move there. Wow. I freaking wish.
Bloody.
Hey, what's up, Wolf? At least I got that one. That's a little bit easier now. I can actually get that. Before I wasn't able to get it. We got it on the launch, right? Oh. Yeah, I do it on accident now. It's muscle memory. Okay. There we go. Wow. All right. Okay, all right. I gotta get used to the distance between the 2 buttons there. How you doing, Wolf? I can't get that. Oh, I got to get really consistent with this one. That man ready to go, ready to go. But I think you're right, though, overall, Button Drummer. This lever does feel a whole lot smoother. I think I just got to get used to it. But, yeah, this might be my new favorite lever. I'll say that. I just got to get used to not directly riding the gate, you know? Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. I got to get used to not directly riding the gate there. Because you don't have to ride the gate with these, but you still can feel the diagonal inputs. What do you mean, set it up for 2D games? It's made for optimal Tekken. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm in the sticks. My comments keep oh, that's okay. It's all good. I respect that. He's out in the boonies making things happen. I'm trying to see, do I want to move these buttons up and the lever up more? Because button drummer, so like with this one, your buttons, because you want the 4mm joints, right? So your buttons would be like up here so that you can take notes down there. I'm trying to see if we want to move them up that much further upwards, you know? Ugh. I think I need a shave. I don't want to though.
For the next battle.
.2% disconnection rate. That's crazy.
For the next battle.
You haven't shaved in years, that's the best you got? Yeah, you just go ahead, cut it off, man.
Round one. Fight.
Why would you do that? Yo, rage art. Ugh.
Round three. Fight.
I hate that move right there. Jeez. Stepped on. Stepped on. Let's go.
You win.
No pain, no gain.
I love to let him play. Speedmaster is pretty good. I like his harang. Solid harang.
Get ready for the next battle.
We're carrying over the streak from yesterday. I'm pretty proud of us. Let's go. No pain, no gain.
Get ready for the next battle.
I hate rich people. Oh man, Zafina's. Oh, these matchups are so tough, man. I don't think anybody likes the Zafina matchup. You name a person who likes the Zafina matchup.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, I whiffed that? What? She grabbed my balls.
Round two. Fight.
Oop.
Round three. Fight.
What was that?
Round four. Fight.
That's all. It's over.
Oh, I hate that move. Hey, hot dog, let's go. Hey, that's a good job. Zafinas are so tough.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't want to set it up. I gotta set
Get
it up.
ready for
I
the
set it up
next
this
battle.
way. I think I'll do that.
Can you keep up with my speed? Can you handle my power?
Can you handle my power? Rah!
Fight.
Oh. Oh, good job. You got that right off the bat. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. You win. I'm in top condition.
Button drummer, you saw that? Ooh, power, baby. You taunted me. I don't want to run it back. You taunted me. We're at 15. We're at 15. 1, 2, 3. We're at 15 now. I want to be like you when I grow up, button drummer. I want to be just like you. I want to be just like you. This is the anthem. Get your dang hands up. Yeah. I want to be just like you.
Battle.
Yeah, what's up, Swamp? How's it going, man? All is well.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, they know. Oh, he didn't hold the button.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3.
Yeah, he does.
Fight. You win. No pain, no
You got Paul and God Infinite? Okay. That's what's up.
Get ready for the next battle.
1 plus 2 is minus 10 in heat, and heat is minus 9.
Get ready for the next battle.
Just a little charge and it's plus. That's interesting. Oh man, I hate Steve's. This should be good.
Fight.
Good job.
Round 2. Fight.
What? Look how sideways he was.
Round 3.
Oh, that's a GG's. My streak is over. My streak might be over. Good job, man. Steve Fox is a weenie. I'm not a fan of Steve Fox.
I like to stay in one piece. I'll pass.
I like to stay in one piece. I pass.
Fight.
You son of a gun. I gotta do something different.
Round 2. Fight.
Finish!
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
What? Right in the day them.
These are the fists of a champion.
Get ready ready for the next battle.
Steve is such a weenie of a character, man. But it's all good. I can't complain too much. I'm pretty sure people are saying the same thing about Paul.
Get ready for the next battle. Yes. Round one.
It's Jubilee.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, good combo. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish those.
Round three. Fight.
Oh, that was a great read. Oh, that's good. I know, right? I should have had this Cyclops one.
Fight.
Here's the bow.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, Jubilee, like, Jubilee is a slept-on mutant, man, I think. She's pretty solid. I think we need to see a little bit more Jubilee in X-Men, you know? We want more Jubilee.
Get ready for the next battle.
I saw her thing, and I'm a believer.
Round one. Fight.
Mm. Oh.
Round 3. Fight.
Including X people. What?
Fight. You win. I'm in top condition. Get ready for the next battle.
You know, at this point, I really think I'm up in the GOD ranks. I just been slacking.
Round 1.
I haven't been confident because I haven't been playing all summer. Oh crap.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo, Theory Martin, what's up, man? I would say abusing. I wouldn't say that.
Get ready for the next battle.
I probably need to go back and play on PlayStation though. I think my run might be on because I'm like really low on PlayStation.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, is this Shang Tsung? He has a Shang Tsung Jin, Kazuya.
Round 2. Fight.
Ugh.
Round 3. Fight. You win. I'm in top condition.
Let's see what happens.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, you changed stages. Okay. All right. Oh, that was good. That was good. I gotta give him his props on that one. Oh, good job. Got that overhead.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Round 4. Fight.
That was a good throw. I could. Oh, I should have just stood right up, right? Yeah, that's really cool. He had that Shang Tsung freaking. That was a good one. Ah, he just wanted to make sure he could beat me.
Get ready for the next
Last one.
battle.
Then it's therapy time. You gotta go to therapy. Make sure you're not insane.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh my God, we got another Steve. New to arcade stick. Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Round 1. Fight.
I wish Paul Sway would sway better. So how come Steve isn't getting #1 in tournaments?
Fight.
Just the tip. Is this John Wick? Is that John Wick that he's using?
Fight.
I didn't kill his dog. I promise I didn't.
Fight.
Over here.
Woo.
Now this is what I call fun.
You win.
That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna call it a day. That was my last one. I think that's a good Tekken day. I do like this lever. It's not the case, it's the lever. This case is extremely light. I will admit that. There's a couple things I probably have to fix to make a little bit better for this, to make this all come together. But overall, I think I do like it. I think I do like what's going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys probably late tomorrow. It's my son's, or maybe not at all tomorrow. It really just depends. Tomorrow's my son's first day of college. So we're gonna take him to school and we're gonna help him get moved in, and he officially starts college here really soon. So there's that part. So yeah, let's leave it right here. The day was a good day. We built an arcade stick. We talked about a lever and we played some Tekken. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for spending time with me and the rest of Determination. Please follow me on all my social media platforms that are listed here. If you just missed the show, I will be back on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 4 stay
p.m.
tuned to who
CST.
we are rating up
That's
next.
Central Standard Time. Also, join the Discord for announcements and additional
We're gonna
conversations
rate up a
like
friend.
the ones we've had today. Success and victory, and I will see you next time.
This should be a good raid. Have a great, yes, thank you, I appreciate that. Let's raid up a homie. I think one of the homies is alive right now. Let's raid him up. Or am I able to raid from my phone? I don't know if I'm able to raid from my phone or not. Yeah, I can.